We are about to take on the biggest challenge we have done in nearly a year. But before we get started, we have to hop in the back of a pickup truck, drive to a medical centre where we got a quick health check done.
Thank you. Perfect, thank you.
Signed our lives away. And then hop back in the truck to make our way to the starting point of this challenge. Hello! The base of Mount Rinjani.
Okay, so the challenge has started. Basically what we're going to be doing for the next 3 days is hiking and climbing the second highest volcano here in Indonesia, which is in the north of Lombok. So this is definitely going to be our biggest challenge we've done in a long time. We are really looking forward to it. We're spending the next 2 nights camping on the volcano, so it is going to be a blast. But we've just started the hike. We're maybe 20 minutes in and already it is warm, it is getting tough. We're going to keep going and we think we are definitely going to smash this over the next few days. So this has kind of happened pretty last minute for us. We didn't plan on doing this trek or this hike. And then we basically got chatting to a guy in a trekking centre who was telling us about these deals, package deals and booking kind of tour things you can do. And we were aware of them, but they were very pricey. So long story short, we got chatting to one of them. We worked out a price between us and them that worked for us both. And here we are, doing a full 3-day, 2-night camping trekking package. Today we have like 7 hours to do of hiking, and then we're camping on like the ridge of the volcano crater. Then we get up at 2 AM tonight, we go to the summit of the volcano for sunrise. Then we track down to a lake which is inside the volcano kind of crater area. Then we, I think, go along the crater rim and we camp somewhere along the rim the next night, and then back down on the 3rd day. So it's going to be an intense couple of days, but we are ready for it, we are prepared, and we are pumped to get going and just to smash this volcano. And right up there on the very top is going to be home for the night. See you later, buddy.
What a break.
How you feeling?
Feeling good.
Feeling good.
Unbelievable. It is so beautiful so far. And the walk has been 100%. I know we haven't got to the hard part yet, but we're doing well.
We're doing well. Let's keep going.
So there's 5 of us in total in our group, including us. And so it's a nice wee small group. We have 1 guide and 4 porters. The porters are carrying our tents, our water, our food for the next few days. And the mad thing is they're doing it in flip-flops. It's absolutely crazy. They're carrying these big things on their shoulders that are like 30 kg each and just walking up the mountain in flip-flops like.
Oh man, I feel so bad for them.
That's ridiculous.
So crazy.
Oh, sweaty. Keeping us going with the tunes. We think we're almost at the top. It is getting tough, it's steep, it's sweaty, but we're doing it and we're getting there.
Oh, it's getting hard.
You couldn't exactly call that a ladder.
I think we're so close. We made it. We made it.
Day 1 done.
Complete. Now to find camp.
We found home for tonight.
We're home.
The porters got here like an hour beforehand, so had everything set up. But look at this. Full big camping mat, sleeping bag. Couldn't be bad.
Okay, so we have been at the camp now for maybe about an hour. We arrived here roughly around 3 o'clock and we started the actual hike at the bottom this morning around 9 a.m. So it was a good day of trekking. It wasn't too bad. Parts of the path was slippy, dusty, and yeah, it wasn't too bad though, to be honest. But we know tomorrow is going to be the big intense day. We are up at 2 a.m. the night to start trekking, and I think we finish tomorrow at 4 p.m. So we have a long day of walking ahead of us tomorrow. You can see the camp just down behind me here. There is so many tents, there is so many people up here as well, and people still coming, which we couldn't believe. We were really surprised at. But it is proper nice, it's proper cool. The only unfortunate thing is, or well, two unfortunate things actually. Number one, we have been covered by a cloud basically the whole time we've been here, and we haven't been able to see any of the actual view, but we're hoping that it's going to clear up, so we're staying positive, staying faithful. And number two is that there's so much rubbish up at the top here. It is absolutely insane and disappointing and just sad to see how much rubbish there is. But we're looking forward to the night. We have a really cozy setup in our tent. Dinner I think is going to be around 6 o'clock, and then I think we're going to call it a night there, have an early one and try to get a good kip, because we are up bright and, well, not even bright and early, we are up early and dark in the middle of the night to start the trek to the peak, which we got a wee quick glimpse of earlier on, and it still looks like a long distance away and it looks pretty intense, but we are really looking forward to getting up there right to the summit of the mountain here. One of the other things we didn't expect as well is that there's actually a lot of monkeys at the top here, and I suppose it's because there's so much rubbish. They're all picking through it, fighting through it and pulling out whatever food they can, and we nearly had an incident of losing a few things out of our tent there because we didn't have it zipped up, but we did not expect monkeys to be here, so we're gonna have to watch our belongings for the next couple of days I think. Finally just been brought down to us. We've got like a vegetable kind of curry soup with a bit of chicken, a bit of egg and a lovely portion of rice as well, so very happy about it. We weren't even that hungry because we had a massive lunch down like near the bottom kind of first half of the mountain, but we are really happy about this. And we also got a couple of lemon teas, so buzzing. So it's been a good day overall. The sky has finally cleared. We can actually see there's a big massive lake down here as well, which hopefully we're going to go check out tomorrow. We can see the summit we're going to in like during the middle of the night basically to be up there for sunrise. So very happy overall, and I think we're going to get a good night's sleep tonight after having all of this. Okay, so we just had a very intense half an hour or so there. I was flying the drone for sunset and I was having a really good time, getting loads of nice shots, and then next of all I just completely disconnected, didn't know where it was, and I just had a really bad feeling. And long story short, the drone had like crashed into like the ditch, into like some trees and stuff over at the other side kind of the mountain, and I just was panicking. But we were able to track it through the GPS, and myself and Ashley went to find it, and we actually did. We found it like lying in like the hedge basically, so we were so happy. I don't know if it's going to be working the way it should, so I suppose we'll find out tomorrow whenever I try to fly it again. But we've got it back, it's been returned, and we are so happy about it. But the sun is set now, so we're going to call it a night. It is getting to like 7 o'clock probably, and we're up at 2 a.m, so we're going to try to get a good night's sleep. So see you in the morning.
Good night. See you in the morning.
Good morning from the top of Rinjani.
That was the toughest climb of my life.
We left our camp at 2:30 a.m. to start the climb to the summit, and this was honestly the toughest climb we have ever done. The wind was incredibly strong, so windy, it was super cold, the terrain was really difficult, with the path being very steep and narrow in different sections, and along with the loose and stony ground and the fact that we literally couldn't see anything past our head torches, this was not an easy climb. Although this didn't stop us, we finally made it to the summit for sunrise, and what a feeling this was. However, after a short rest at the top, we had to start to make our way back down towards the camp as we still had a really big day of trekking ahead of us. But with the amazing views surrounding us, we literally couldn't wipe the smiles off our faces the whole way down.
So we are just back down to camp, and that was the toughest hike I think we have ever done. It didn't take us as long to get down, thankfully, and we were greeted with our breakfast. We have some toast and something inside. We have a wee banana pancake as well and some lemon tea. So we're gonna get this into us and get back on the trail because we have like 7 hours ahead of us. So we're gonna get re-energized and back at it.
To be honest with you, my legs are just pooped. Me and Aisling are both knackered, and the day that we have ahead of us is still massive. So we're starting the trek now down to the lake that I can't remember the name of. I think it's like 3.5 hours down to it. Then there's also like a hot spring down there that hopefully we're going to get a bit of a dip in, bit of a relaxing time, a bit of a chill out. And then after that we have like another 3, maybe 4 hours to climb to the top of a different side of the crater where we're then camping for the night again. So it'll be interesting to see how the day pans out because we are just shattered and the day has only started, so this could be fun.
And we did ask for a challenge and we have definitely got that with this hike, but it is not for the faint-hearted.
Woo! You can see nothing?
Only good thing is with this cloud coming in, we hopefully won't get burnt as much as we did yesterday. I got absolutely roasted. Never mind Eoin, he got burnt as well for once. But hopefully we will hide away from the sun today, but it probably will get cold. So it's either roasting hot or freezing cold. So we are just finished up after a little bit of lunch. We had some noodle and veg soup and some pineapple and it was really tasty. But when we were finished up lunch, I gave the porter's job a little go.
Go on, go on, go on. Go on, hey! The new job.
Didn't go too well. I got it up my shoulder, but as soon as I got to there, I was like, help! Take it off! We are feeling a lot better about the day now, a lot more awake, and just ready to take on the rest of the day. So it's looking good.
You give up on your job of being a porter already?
Yeah, no, it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. Another cloud incoming. I can see the lake.
I can see it.
So we've just made it down to the lake here, but we're actually going to go over to the hot springs first and have a dip over there, get ourselves cleaned up because we are stinking from this morning's hike. So it should be really, really nice. I think we're actually going to be able to like get in and go for a swim around. So we're really looking forward to this one. And then after we're finished in the hot springs, we're going to come back to the lake and check it out.
It is so nice, so relaxing after like a hard day and nights walking, and with yesterday as well, so nice in the legs and the feet and exactly what we needed. The water is honestly so warm, it is actually crazy, and the waterfall behind us is like the first hot waterfall we've ever seen. So we're so happy to be here, so relaxing, but I think we only have a short time here before we need to keep moving to get to tonight's camp because we still have like a 4-hour track uphill to get to it on the top of the crater rim, so we're going to enjoy this when we can.
Can we camp here tonight? We're sleeping here.
Stay here.
Oh, unfortunately our time is up, so we're gonna get out, get changed and make our way up to the top of the crater for camp tonight.
Okay, let's go.
So we have just left the hot springs and we are making our way just alongside the lake to the other side of the lake to make our way back up towards our camp for tonight. But the hot springs were so amazing, they were so nice, but we have a tough climb.
It actually just looks like a postcard kind of computer screen image. It's just amazing.
Bye-bye, lake. We have to go the whole way up there.
We are getting on rightly at the moment. We are over halfway between the hot springs and the top. And to be honest with you, it is tough. I think it's because we were up so early this morning. We've been up from 2, half 2 maybe. And it's now nearly like 3:30. So we've just been walking all day and our bodies are knackered. It's tough, but it's worth it.
Up we go. Oh, amazing. It's so beautiful, but so tough.
We can do it.
Yeah, let's go. I can see the top.
Just in time for sunset. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, sun.
See you again.
We will see you tomorrow.
We made it to camp.
Today has all been worth it for coming over that hill and seeing the sunset. What timing.
We literally just timed it and no more. We were like within like the minute of the sun going down, and we're now getting the lovely colourful sky here. There's also loads of clouds, but we're like well above all the clouds, and the view here over the green kind of grass and stuff is just beautiful. But that was a long, a tough, an intense day, mentally, physically.
Everything, but I'm so glad to be here and I don't regret any of it. It was an experience and a half, if nothing else.
100%. Like, we started walking this morning at, I think it was like 2:33 a.m. It's now turned 6 p.m. So it has been an intense mega day of just walking, trucking up and down, pulling rocks out of your shoes, falling over.
I don't know how many times I've taken my boots off today and just tipped them out.
Yeah, we're just so happy we made it here. It's 6 p.m. now. I think a couple of our group hasn't arrived yet. There's still 2 more to arrive along with one of our guides. But when we got to camp, the porters had our tent set up. I think they're getting a bit of dinner and maybe a tea on for us now. Very happy with the whole situation. So we're going to get a bit of dinner, get a tea, and I think have an early night because we are shattered.
Oh, I could sleep sitting down.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to bed.
We're sleeping on a bed of clouds tonight. That one's just for you later on.
Awful. Absolutely awful. She's sleeping in her own tent tonight.
I don't think we have that choice.
Morning. It was a long night. It was so windy. Pretty rough.
Was blowing all around the place.
Yeah, and like the ground's really like uneven and slanted.
I was like rolling down the tent.
Yeah, and we both got pretty sunburned yesterday as well. So like Ashleen's really bad. So like she's pretty sore today.
Yeah, and we both got stuffed up noses this morning, so we sound great.
I know, but it's our last day. We're getting a bit of breakfast now. We've got a few banana pancakes and a couple of teas here to keep us going. Then we get the tent packed down and we'll head on and we'll get their last day done and dusted. So I think things will be good, things will be looking up. We just opened up the tent and the tent's pretty mangled from the wind. Where do you see this? The tent's like all over the place.
It's
There's like
split through over here.
It's popped through here, there's a pole popped out up here. But whenever you actually look past that, there's a beautiful view out of the volcano. We're going to get these into us, get the day started, and I think we'll be like a 4-hour walk or something today before we get back to like the town where we're staying. So we got this. And that's it, camp all packed up.
Look at that.
Are you ready to go on?
I am. I'm ready to finish this trekking, even though it's been amazing. I'm ready to see a real bed.
And that's where we were yesterday morning. It's been a big walk.
A big walk.
Getting on great today.
So we have also learned quite a bit of interesting information during this walk as well. The volcano that we could see in like the middle of the lake, we could see it from the summit, and then we could see it from the campsite last night as well. It actually erupted in 2013 and it is still an active volcano, and like it was so cool for us to see, because even though this is our 3rd volcano we have hiked and climbed in this past couple of weeks, It's like the first time we feel like we've ever actually seen a proper volcano. I know that kind of sounds silly, but like it was like the image of what I would imagine a volcano to look like, and I was just so buzzing to see it. So that's pretty crazy in itself. And then in 2018 there was a massive earthquake here in this area, and you can see loads of different like landslides the whole way across literally the whole kind of region that we're in, and that was all caused by the earthquake. And Hamdi, our guide, was telling us as well that at the very top of the summit we were at yesterday morning, it used to be one big massive area, and now it's loads of different wee small areas, and that is because of the earthquake. It just completely destroyed it, and now there's loads of wee small sections. So learned a lot of crazy stuff. Give me a boogie, Aisling. Dance party. So pretty much all of today's walk so far has been through like the forest, through like the trees, and it's been quite mucky and slippy the whole way going down. But it's honestly been so nice. We're like nice and shaded from the sky and from the sun as well, which is lovely because we are badly burnt. So a bit of shades, pretty good for us at this stage. We're nearly there.
Woohoo! I can see the gate. We did it.
We made it.
3 days done and dusted.
3 days, 2 nights. That is us finished up. We are so happy we done this. It was so tough, so challenging, but we did say we wanted to set out and give ourselves a real tough physical challenge, and this
we
was
did
it.
that.
This was it. It was not easy, not for the faint-hearted, but we're so buzzing we're done now. We had a great time, a great group with us as well, and our guides and our porters were first class as well.
So nice, and the beauty throughout. The scenery
Unreal.
was just outstanding. It was so beautiful.
Unreal. So we're going to leave this here. We really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, we'd love it if you'd like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully you'll join us again. See you
ya.
later.